Viewers and subscribers, you're welcome back again on this platform where we tell you undiluted truth. You have heard me ask this question and I keep asking it. Between Nigeria and Nigerians, now who was pass? I guess this pastor have tried to answer that very question, but Nigerian people, now they are they are tearing him apart. Listen to what he said.
I found what is more deadly than the political class. It is Nigerian people. They are more deadly, more vicious. As a matter of fact, politicians are victims of their wickedness. I will give you just a few illustrations. Many pastors are victims of the wickedness of the Nigerian people. If you are not wise, you can't undo influence in Nigeria. For instance, if you put something neutral online, the Nigerian people don't mind using it to fight their enemies and smearing you in the process. That's how wicked they can be. They can weaponize your teachings and weaponize you and get their objective and dump you. In fact, politicians steal money because they know the Nigerian people. The system that we have is not formed by politicians. It is formed by the Nigerian people. They only steal money because they know their people. The Nigerian people have used many pastors, and I've seen them try to use me. For instance, when we shared the story that we shared recently, they said, call names. I said, I know you. Get behind me, Satan. That's the Nigerian people. They will be in their houses and type yeah later. Like a wife that has been maltreated by the husband. They feel spent, but they've not been taught how to fight. And now they will use anything and anyone to achieve their objective and not minding even if that thing die in the process. So it means that Nigeria is what it is because of who? The Nigerian people. And if you read Nigerian history, your perspective will change. The Nigerian people are also in church, and they have formed what we call the Nigerian church. They like you because there is an aspect of your teaching they can still weaponize. They post your reels not because they are powerful or because there's someone they want to talk to that you are now talking to. The Nigerian people. And when you go to the aspect that addresses them, they don't post it. That's the Nigerian people. And if someone posts it, their response is, I don't like Femi Lazarus. Don't be always saying they make sense. They say, even say the guy na correct guy, no me say no fit talk rubbish. Follow them at your own peril. But they are in church. The Nigerian people have been battered over the years, both by family and environment. So the Nigerian people, they've chosen aspect of the Bible that they believe in because they have their conclusions. If I look at the Nigerian people, I feel they need therapists. That's not a bad thing. An average Nigerian needs healing. People think that when you are from a dysfunctional background is when you need therapy. A dysfunctional country is worse because we are all under the siege. I was at the airport in Doha. I was surprised that they were nice. So I knew I had trauma. Around 3 a.m., the air hostess were still nice and kind. Nigerian people will frustrate you to the degree that they are getting tired, even when they are being paid for the job. What's the difference between us and those countries? The culture of the people has conditioned the kind of politicians they have. Because the politicians are a reflection of the people. The Nigerian people, they are the ones that have become the Nigerian pastors. They are the ones that have become the Nigerian imams. And the pastor will say, come and touch this altar with 5,000 naira so you can break through. The Nigerian pastor. But we are not Nigerian people. We are kingdom people. Hence we understand what? Sacrifice. The one that we claim to follow did so. All right, got an incorruptible name. Through what? Sacrifice. Don't be traumatized by what? Sacrifice.
Good. Now, let me ask you again. Between Nigeria and Nigerians, who was pass? Do you agree with what this guy said? Or does he represent the opinion of the people that are insensitive to the suffering of Nigerians, and some of them who are dragging him back and forth, saying and justifying why Nigerians are in such a restive state of mind where everybody try to grab for himself whatever they can, all because of they blame bad government. Now, we are dragging bad government, bad politicians, corrupt this, and even in recent time, Nigerians are dragging religious leaders, pastors, bishops, the GOs, and the rest of them back and forth because of their, collusion with the political class to make a mess. And I keep saying it here, and I'm not repeating that word, that in a bad economy, church business thrives. But that doesn't remove the fact that when I say between Nigeria and Nigerians, now who was past, and Nigeria is a reflection of Nigerians. Now it brings us to what this guy said. What we are talking about, or when we are condemning the government and the rest of them, let us be rest assured that we are a reflection of what the society is and of what the government is. Because during election, the same people will rig election for politicians. There will be the people to carry ballot box for politicians. There will be the same people that will take bribe and start giving, mobilizing politicians, renting crowd for them during campaigns and the rest of them. They will be the ones that will sell their vote during elections, and they will turn back. Even in their own cocoons, in their own small corners, everybody's trying to do whatever they can. Yes, I know it's because you have a lawless society where no rule apply. The only rule that apply is the law of the jungle, eat or get eaten. That's why people can go about, indulge in adulterated goods, import fake products and drugs and the rest of them, inflate the price to the point that is beyond imagination. All of this is found in a society where there is lack of leadership, transparent leadership that is people's oriented, not the kind of disaster we have today in the name of government. So it's a mop-up situation. People say, somebody asked the other time, I think while we are in school, a lecturer mentioned it, between the hen and the egg, which one comes first? Is it the egg that becomes a hen or the hen that lays the egg? Which one comes first? Now, between the corrupt politicians and the people, which one are we going to blame with respect to the wickedness and the impunity we are going through in Nigeria? Let the discussion continue. We are going to tackle this right here through the comment section. Let's have your opinion on this. And I can tell you in my own opinion right here and now that if you want a better society, start being a better person, beginning from yourself. When it starts from me to you to the next person, and I can tell you on a long run, in the shortest time possible, we'll have a better society we all are clamoring for. I still remain as Suchinod Peters, the advocate for good governance, and we are still reaching out for people who will be ambassadors of good governance, living the life of good governance anywhere you are, in your school, in your office, in your marketplace, your neighborhood, in your engagement with people. Let at least public interest be at the front line before personal interest. And when we do that, I can assure you we'll have a better society. What's your take on it? Drop it in the comment section. I'm signing out. Bye-bye for now. GGN, uniting the people for good governance.